low. As much power as you can give me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We're obviously running way behind time, but I don't think you're too bothered, are you? We've had a great night. I'd like to thank you all for your patience waiting this long. I'd also like to thank the two guys who are going to play for us. Jack Healy to my left is a Clare man, County Clare, but he's been living in Dublin 8 for, well, more years than you can care to remember. And Dario has come all the way from northern Italy. And you put the two guys together and you end up with a very not Dublin 8 sound. It's the music of Tom Waits. But I felt it was most appropriate for several reasons. Not so long ago we had a beautiful Leonard Cohen tribute band here, and I've always felt that anybody who likes Leonard Cohen likes Tom Waits. The two seem to go together. So considering the Leonard Cohen band went down so well, I thought it'd be great to have you guys in. But on top of that, I think that when you got a whiskey in your hand, that's the best time to listen to Tom Waits. The two just to go together. So would you please welcome the Bone Machine plays the music of Tom Waits.
Thank you, Gerry. Thank you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A little bit more poke would be great, thanks a million, Johnny. So, we're Bone Machine, we play the music of Tom Waits. I think some of you might have seen us gig in Dublin recently. But, I met Tom Waits a long time ago in Dublin in Wynn's Hotel. The farmer something the cat. I was thinking we looked like we're at a Margaret Fern meeting or something, man, but the AGM. But I met Waits, yeah, and I didn't know who he was, to be honest with you, but I knew we were talking about it. We were drinking and smoking and hanging out. But a couple of years after that, I became very friendly with a different American music producer, Danny Lanois, and playing with him, he says, Jesus, you sound exactly like Tom Waits when you sing. Why don't you sing some of these songs and pay the rent? So that's what we're doing. What are you guys doing? So we were going to do some Tom Waits songs that we do with the full band usually, but let's see what they sound like with just the two of us. During the week, somebody emailed me and said, Jesus, Jack, I'm going to go and see you play. I don't know if the person's here. Will you do a Christmas card from a hooker in Minneapolis? I said, I'll learn it and we'll do it. And, I was telling this guy that I never actually, obviously personally never got a Christmas card from a hooker myself, but I did get an invoice one time. I shit you not, I got an invoice from a one-legged stripper from Boris and Ossory. It's a fact. I was living in New York, organised my brother's 30th birthday years ago, and yeah, the one-legged stripper, I was really exotic, and I thought was from Boris and Ossory. But anyway, let's do this, man.
Charlie, I'm pregnant. Living on that street of a dirty bookstore off Euclid Avenue. I stopped taking dope, stopped drinking Teelan's whiskey. My old man plays the trombone and works out at the track. Said he loves me, even though it's not his baby. Says he'll raise him up like he was his own son. Give me a ring that was worn by his mother. Takes me out dancing every Saturday night. Charlie, I think about you, baby, every time I pass the almost went crazy when Mario got busted. Went back to Omaha just to be with my folks. Everyone I used to know is either dead or in prison. Back and back to Minneapolis. This time I think I'm gonna stay. Charlie, for Christ's sake, you wanna know the truth of it? Don't got me no husband, and he don't play the trombone. I need to borrow money to pay this here lawyer. I'll be eligible for parole come Valentine's Day. Thank you, friends. Okay, here's the Hardy Saturday Night. Might be familiar with it. I guess to rule behind the wheel, put your arm around your sweetheart, your Oldsmobile, held down the river, looking for the heart of Sunday night. You got paid on a Friday, pockets are jingling, see the lights in you, get all tingling, you're cruising with 6, yeah. Looking for the heart of Saturday night. Then you comb your hair, shave your face, try to wipe out every trace of all the other days in the week. And all this will be the Saturday you're reaching your peak. Stopping on red, going on green. Tonight will be like nothing bad you've ever seen. You're barreling down the boulevard, looking for the heart of Saturday night. Tell me, is it the crack of the pool ball, neon buzzing, telephone ringing your second cousin, oh, the barmaid that smiles, corner of her eye, magic of a melancholy tear in your eye. Mexican special, down in the cold, dreaming of them Saturdays that come before, and you're barreling down the boulevard, looking for the heart of Saturday night. Tell me, is it the crack of the pool ball, neon buzzing, telephone ringing your second cousin, or the barmaid that smiles from the corner of her eye, magical the melancholy tear in your eye makes it kind of quiver down in the core. You're dreaming of them Saturdays that come before, and you're barreling down the boulevard looking for the heart of Saturday night. Yeah, you're stumbling onto the heart of Saturday night. Dario, Rodigherio.
People are always asking me about the first time that I met Tom Waits. I presume some of you have heard of Tom Waits. But I was working in New York in an ad agency in the middle of Manhattan. And, I was a Waits fan, and I had 5 minutes for my lunch break. And I came down from like the 25th floor or wherever the building was in, onto the street for my 5 minutes run up to the end of the block to McDonald's to ram everything into my belly and run back to work before anyone noticed I was gone. But I was running up the street, went into McDonald's, had the Big Mac, the big everything, and wolfed it back. And I ran up the street, I was going back to the office, and I just looked across. And I saw out of a laneway, after filming, I think it was Letterman, whatever, Waits was walking up the laneway, and he had a little case with him. He turned to the right, and he was heading towards some kind of blacked out window fan who was giving him a lift home. And but I ran across, you know how dangerous it is to run across 6 or 7 lanes in Manhattan. It's kind of tricky. And I was zipping over, and I was running up the street behind him. I just went, yeah, he's kind of a short guy. And oh, Tom, it's me, it's Jack. I'm from Ireland. I had to launch that first of all. I'm from Ireland, and he kept walking away. I said, I've got everything you've ever written, everything you ever sang on. I've seen all your movies, like all your EPs, your albums, all that. I absolutely love everything you've ever done, Tom. And he stopped walking, and he turned around and looked at me, and he said, "You got a little ketchup on your tie." I knew we'd be friends at that moment. Here's a song Tom Waits wrote. A lot of songs other people have hits with. Here's one of them. I think I don't know where to hit with this, but you'll recognize it anyway.
Said another yellow moon punches a hole in the night sky, down to my window and down to the street. I'm shining like a new dime. Downtown trains are full with all those broken girls. Gonna break out of the world. Raise your hand and they scatter like crows. They've got nothing that will capture your heart. They're just thorns without the rose. Be careful of them in the dark. Oh, if I was the one, I'd choose to be your only one. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? See you tonight on the downtown train. Every night I see you, it's still the same. You will leave me lonely. Whoa. Well, I know your window, I know it's late. I know your stairs and your doorway. I walk down the street past your gate. I stand on the ladder four-way. You watch them as they fall. They all have heart attacks. On the carnival alone when you're backed up late. Will I see you tonight? On the downtown train. Every night I see you, it's still the same. Will I see you tonight? On the downtown train. All my tears come falling just like rain.
Night. I hope you've been enjoying the music of Tom Waits. What about this too, huh? Jack Healy on guitar. Dario, tell me if I got this right. Rodigherio? There you go. I'm sorry if I got the name wrong. But can I just say, you're a serious piano player. Jesus, man, you're rocking away there big time. I must admit, I've never met somebody who's met Tom Waits before, so I kind of feel
I've spent a lot of time with him, but himself and Kathleen. But I could tell you stories all night about hanging out with him, but we're going to sing a few more songs.
But I am anxious to know, when I see Tom Waits interviewed, he's got this kind of weird kind of way of going on. Is he like that in private as well, or is he...
No, of course he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
It's like, that's not a match, no?
Yeah, no, there are no two Tom Waits, there's just him. That's it.
That's not, it's not a match. Very good. I love the song that you played first there, the postcard from the hooker in Minneapolis. It's got that terrific line. It's very like the Seamus Heaney poem. You know where the little lad gets hit by the car, and the poem doesn't make a huge amount of sense on the very last line when he says, you know, a 4-foot box, a foot for every year, 5-foot box, 4-foot box. And I feel the same way with the postcard from Minneapolis. She's kind of meandering, and then at the end she kind of goes, look, Jesus, I'm lying to you. You know, I'll be paroled on Valentine's Day. I kind of...
The truth will set you free, man. Shakespeare.
Would you play another song for us?
Sure, yeah.
Do you know Martha?
Not the set, but we'll give it a shot.
Do you all know Martha? It was kind of popularized by Freddie White, right? Thank you.
I'm waiting time.
Closing time.
Operator, number please. In so many years, she'll recall my old voice while I fight the tears. Hello, this Martha. This is old Tom Frost. I've been calling long distance. worry about the cost. It's been 40 years or more. Martha, please recall. Meet me out for coffee and we'll talk about it all. And those were days of roses, poetry and prose and Martha. All I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrow. We packed away our sorrows and saved them for a rainy day. I remember quiet. This is why I wasn't in the set list. I feel so much older now. You're much older too. How's the husband? How are the kids? You know I got married too. Lucky that you found someone to make you feel secure. We were all so young and foolish. Now we are mature. Those were days of roses, poetry and prose and Martha. All I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrow. We packed away our sorrows and saved them for a rainy day. I was always so impulsive. Guess that I still am. All that really mattered then was that I was a man. Guess that our being together was never meant to be. Martha, oh Martha, baby, I love you, can't you see? Hey, those were days of roses, poetry and prose and Martha. All I had was you, and all you had was me. There was no tomorrow. We packed away our sorrows and saved them for a rainy day. I remember quiet nights, trembling close to you. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you.
Before we finish up, the band is called The Bone Machine Plays the Music of Tom Waits. You guys are playing, I know you haven't got this memorized, so I'm going to read it to you. Okay, you're playing the Hotspot Greystones on the 23rd of March, Black Box Theatre in Belfast on the 6th of May, Mermaid Arts Centre in Bray, 27th of May, Town Hall Theatre Cavan, 9th of June, Julian Folk Festival, the 11th of June, Electric Picnic sometime in September, and I know there's I think the Glora and Ennis is in there. Are you playing anywhere close to us here in Dublin sometime soon? Maybe like Dublin 8?
book us, man.
Okay, all right, okay. You have another song for us?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go one more song, folks. We might as well shut the show down at this stage. Can I thank all of you for being here? Colin Marina at the very back. All of the Dutchman there. Teaming Distillery, thank you so much, Graham. And the folks that followed me came in and showed up the call. It's been a great night. Finally, for Surrey. So we're leaving the very capable hands of Jack Healy and Dario at the piano. Good night.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, GerryMullins. Okay, we'll leave you and love you, brothers and sisters, with this. It's the song I think that was in The Wire. You know, The Wire was a TV show. So a lot of people cover this song, including ourselves, Dario. But it's a Tom Waits song, so good night, God bless. Here we go.
When you walk to the garden, you better watch your back. I pick up my hand, walking straight and narrow track. But when you walk with Jesus, He's gonna save your soul. But you gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. Got the fire and the fury, and He's coming. Don't have to worry when you hold Jesus' hand. Keep you safe from Satan when the thunder rolls. But you gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. I'm tired of lighting up. All the angels sing about Jesus' mighty soul. They will shield you with their wings. They'll keep it close to the Lord. Don't be heat of temptation, and His hand is cold. But you gotta keep the devil keep down in the hole. But you gotta keep the devil way down in the hole.